My name is Lewinson, and my journey started when I was probably about 9 years old. I was so sick, and you'd call it that sickness is bringing me down to loneliness. And I just one day says to utilize my loneliness, I started to carve wood, and I continued to do that until I migrate to America. And I started like 2001. I started to paint on canvas to just express myself. Sometimes you can find that person to speak to about the subject what you want. So I decided, says, listen, I'm gonna take it on canvas. So that is actually what motivated me, is that loneliness when I was sick to this point here today.
Welcome. You guys already know. I'm Sophie. Today I got something so special, so heartwarming, so uplifting. It's Hugh, his art. I'm going to introduce to you all about this wonderful artwork and the person behind it. So stay tuned as we bring Hugh on to you to tell you a lot about his work. So I told you guys I'm going to introduce you to Hugh. Now we're back, and here is Hugh. Hugh, introduce yourself to the public.
Hi, my name is Hugh Lewinson.
And this artwork right here, we're gonna first just talk a little bit, I'm just gonna go step by step, and you're gonna show them the actual artwork and tell them, like, this artwork right here, you'll explain to them your art. So right now, introduce to them this piece of work that you have done.
Well, this piece of work, it's named The Wolf Paw.
Ooh.
And I done that really because, the wolves, they're running wild. And nobody ever think about them. So I did this piece like it's the wolf den. So all of these little things you see is like their paw making dashes in the sand.
Oh, okay. And then we have this beautiful one right here. I'm really in love with this one. A lot of people see this right away. Like this morning on the exhibit, when a lady came in and first her eyes caught this one. What about this one?
Oh, this one, I did this one, you call it invisible faces.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of colors, and that is why it says invisible faces. You gotta figure out and find out where you can find the faces.
Let me see. I can see a face right here.
Yes.
I can also see a face right here.
Almost.
See right here, the brown.
Okay.
I can see like a nose, a forehead, a chin.
Yeah.
It's a lot of faces, but it's like hard. I know I can depict two.
Okay.
Okay. But there's a lot more.
Yes.
Okay. And this portrait right here is like, it's just talking about the different faces of different people. Okay, different color.
That's why it's named invisible faces.
Invisible faces, because sometimes you meet somebody and you see their face, but you don't see them.
No.
Invisible face, exactly. Look at this beautiful piece. This actually matches with my clothing. I love this one today. What's this one all about?
Well, this one called the Circle of Love.
Ooh, Circle of Love.
Yes.
Okay. I like that because the way it just intertwined, the way the colors intertwine, and I like that you named it the circle of love.
Yes.
It's not in a circle, but it's really interesting. We're going to sit down and talk a little bit more. Let's find out about this one right here. Love the colors again. I love the way that we set up in here, This is his exhibit room, and I like the way we set it up today, all the abstract together. What about this one?
Well, this one I did it. It's called That's What Love Is.
Ooh. Ooh, I can see the hand standing up when she's getting that kiss. Look at his hair standing up too.
Exactly.
This is I didn't notice this. Did you? That's what love is. Okay, love it.
That's what love is.
And I noticed when we touch your art, I love it because you can feel the artwork in it. It's not only nothing underneath it, but textile.
Well, it's canvas with acrylic.
Oh, canvas with acrylic. Beautiful. Now we're getting into this is your favorite work from what you expressed to me.
Exactly.
Explain this one.
Well, this one, its name, is Three Indian. Well, a lot of people don't really know. Some people know. You have red cloud and spotted tail. And you have
the chief and
this is one of the chief of one of the tribes.
One of the tribes. And those are like the American Indian, because I know your art does speak a lot about American Indians, because we are in America.
Yes.
And you like a lot of heritage and cultural art.
Exactly.
Let's bring on this one. Oh, the tears of a this is a beautiful painting for the times that we're in today.
Well, this painting, with the earthquake happening in Haiti, I contribute this to Haiti, and really the name of this, it's called Can You Count the Tears of a Mother?
Oh, that just brought tears to my eyes, and you can see the actual tears.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just love how you have the actual tear coming down. This is beautiful, Hugh. This is really beautiful. And my husband is Haitian. My kids are half Haitian, so this means a lot to me. I want this one in the office, actually. I really do. I'm going to keep this in the office, and you guys are going to be seeing a lot of his exhibits and a lot more of his art painting. We're going to be doing little art shows, Tell me, this one looked like an empress, a black queen. Oh, I love the way that you have the hair. You can see the braids. Come closer. Let's go talk before, it's like, it got like the braids in the paint of itself.
Exactly.
This is beautiful, Hugh. Explain this one to them.
Well, this one, it's the same thing. It goes for Haiti. After the earthquake, a lot of people think life don't exist in Haiti. And I bring it to them that there's still mothers doing their things, and mothers still loving and dressed up real nice after the earthquake. So I did this one for.
Let's move on to this one.
Well, this one is named In the Village. Like in Jamaica, in the hills, that is what they used to do. They carry their water on the head, and you can see his wood. It's wood on his head. So they go and they're coming back home now.
Cultural, going back to the culture.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, this one it captured everybody's heart.
Well, this one,
it's a Caribbean thing.
It's the market lady. She's very proud, you can see. She's coming from the market and she's showing off everything in her basket. So I did this for the village people.
The village people? His art it's just amazing. You can see the actual, like you can feel like that is her butt. And then you can just see her two little nipples. I mean, wonderful. I like how you can tell it's on. She's like up on a hill, and you can see the little house down there, Island life. So, you know what? We'll be right back again with more of Hugh. We're back again with Hugh. as he's introduced his beautiful artwork to you guys. Now he's going to introduce himself to let you know exactly where his inspiration and motivation came to do such beautiful artwork. So Hugh, let's get down to it.
Okay.
Let the audience know, okay, and the viewers know.
Okay.
What motivates you to do such beautiful artwork? What inspired you?
Well, what inspired me really is to express myself, to let people know sometime what's inside here. And I started to paint. It gave me motivation of painting about people. So, and most people, they are there, but nobody talks about them. So it does motivate me to bring them on canvas.
Oh, okay. And I got a question for you also. I know that your art also has a story. Each and every one of your art has a story behind it. There was one special art that you told me about that I'm so interested in. We're going to show that because we're going to have a lot of exhibits. Please follow Sophie Broadcast TV. You guys already know, because you guys are going to be able to see a lot more of Hugh's work. If you like art, you're going to see a lot more of his work on there. And also we're going for a lot like doing networking, so you'll be able to know where you'll be able to go and actually see his exhibits and everything. So I want to know, tell me about that story, the ghetto story. Just a little bit. Tell them, not even me. Tell them a little bit about this painting that you did and the ghetto story behind it. What inspired that?
Well, I paint that in the village. It's like a lot of people don't really actually, they forget where they're coming from. So that motivated me to, in the beginning, enough people used to be carrying wood on their head, and they used to carrying water. They go out and they catch the water and they have to bring it back to their house. So I just expressing myself
On canvas.
and canvas to let people really know what's used to go on. Some people don't really know that, our forefathers, that's what they used to do.
Okay. And your art has a lot of expression, and I love that. You guys, I'm gonna go into a little bit of details. Like I like how the pointing of the feet. But when you touch his art, before I go any further, when you touch your art, it's like you're touching the actual thing that's going through your mind, the image that's in your mind, the vision that's in your mind. And I love that. And I know you told me that there's nothing that you place underneath. You express that. So when we touch this art right here, the effect that's under it, tell them how you do that.
Well, this is, you call it, it's built up. It's pure acrylic. There's no layer underneath it. You take like hours, you put a layer, and then you go back and you put a layer. Really, why I do it like this, I want when you touched it, it's like you're feeling the natural thing, like his hair. You can feel his natural hair, his arrows, his feathers. Actually, I just do it like that. You can, you're feeling the person himself.
Great. That really captures me with your art. It's so real. One more question before we let Hugh go, because he does have to get back to the exhibit of his art. Can you please tell me, what's your vision for this beautiful art?
Well, my vision really is to get my heart out there. For instance, I like to own my own art gallery, and I would like to see my art in the airport. At this time, I do a lot of exhibit all over South Florida, like the art gallery, art surf, the libraries, and plus locally. So I would like to go international, let people see my work.
Perfect. So look out for a lot more with Hugh. His work speaks for him. And when you touch, you can feel the vision. You're here with your girl Sophie and the artist Hugh. Thank you for tuning in. Ta-ta!
This is my art, and all of them I painted from my art.